Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Erin Lee. You can find the rest of my readings on my website at VancouverIslandPsychic.com. Today is Sunday, July the 21st, and this is the Psychic and Angel card reading for Monday, July 22nd to Sunday, July 28th, 2013. It's been a while since I've been able to do this. We've been having some technical difficulties, so I'm really excited to be here today, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angel Oracle card deck. And the crystal choices that you have today are Azurite, clear quartz, and rainbow fluorite. So again, Azurite, clear quartz, and rainbow fluorite. So it's a little bit breezy out here on the beach today, so we might have to use our crystals to hold the cards down. So I'm just going to drop down into a place of feeling grounded and centered, and I'm going to call on our angels, and we're going to ask for the messages that we need for the coming week, what it is that we need to know to help us live a happy, healthy, balanced life. So the first card is for Monday and Tuesday, and the message is it is safe for us to be powerful. So one of the things that's coming through is that it can be sometimes difficult to really step into your power, because often there are things happening around us. Either there are people or situations that aren't completely comfortable with us stepping into a place of power and feeling comfortable in who we are and what we're doing. And so one of the messages that's coming up is that it is safe for us to do that. And so for the first couple of days of this coming week, make sure that you're really listening to and trusting your intuition, your guidance, and really standing up for yourself as well. And this is a time to start the week with a feeling of confidence. And it's just also popped into my head that tomorrow night, Monday night, is the full moon. So one of the things that's happening around the time of the full moon is that we're letting go of old patterns, old behaviors that no longer serve us. And so if you've had a difficult time standing and stepping in your power, Monday and Tuesday of this week are really powerful times to be starting to do that. Looking at the next card, we're asking for Tuesday and Wednesday, and the message that's coming up is yes, that the timing is right for this new and happy venture. So one of the messages that comes through around this card is that everything is starting to fall into place. And so if there's a project or a situation in your life that you've been questioning whether or not this is something that you should be taking on, the message that's coming up is that through Wednesday and Thursday of this week that things are really starting to fall into place for that venture and for that situation. It also popped in that there are a couple of us who are dealing with relationship issues too. Relationship is also coming up for Wednesday and Thursday, and so if there have been difficulties or issues within your relationship, expect that there will be changes and resolutions happening for you Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Another message that's coming in around Wednesday and Thursday is that you will start to see signs that everything is falling into place. So expect that there's going to be a certain amount of synchronicity that will be happening on Wednesday and Thursday. So be sure to not only be aware of that, pay attention to it, but also celebrate it and be grateful for it too. So for the last card, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the message here is to make this decision. Ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which takes me further away from it. And again, it feels like we have this energy coming in from Wednesday and Thursday that's carrying forward through the weekend. So it is a time when there will be questions that you'll be asking yourself questions as to whether or not this is something that you want to be pursuing, or if this is something that you're actually wanting. So really sit back with this decision and really work to feel how it feels for you. It's all of the cards that we have this week are really encouraging us to move forward, to step into our power, and asking us decisions. It is also coming up that it's potentially a challenging week as well, because it's what is being called for is that we're really stepping into our power this week. We're really trusting that the signs are there, and that we are following what it is that we're needing to do, and that there are questions around whether or not this is what it is that you want. So for anything that you might be dealing with where you're really wanting to move forward with divine life purpose, with something that is really near and dear to your heart, that you feel a lot of passion for, the energy is very much here to continue with that and to move forward and to push forward, particularly through the middle of the week. If there's something that you're dealing with that is draining a lot of energy, and perhaps on a logical level it makes sense for you to continue and to pursue, the message that's coming up is that things likely won't be falling into place for you, and you're going to have a difficult time of things through Wednesday and Thursday, and that there's probably going to be something that's coming up through the weekend where you really start to question that. Right. So if you, to finish that thought off, if you're in a place where this is something that you're questioning whether or not it's the right direction for you, take a step back and really evaluate and reassess what's going on. Okay, so taking a look for our people who chose Azurite. The additional card for you this week is new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. And this is pretty spectacular too, because Azurite has, as a crystal, as its properties, have a lot to do with opening up to psychic experiences, particularly with the third eye, and also a little bit with the crown as well. So a big theme for you this week is really stepping into your spiritual self, for lack of a better word. So the issues that you're likely to be addressing this week, if it is going to be a week of challenge for you, is really stepping into your power. So if you've been wanting to pursue a career in healing or psychic work or anything along those lines, the big thing that's coming up for you is that there will be challenges in your life if you are not pursuing that. And I hope that makes sense and that there's clarity with that. So if you're doing something other than that, there will be challenges. If you are stepping forward through your life path and really saying, this is what I want to do, this is what I meant to do, and so I'm doing it, then everything is going to start opening up for you this week. And that can be with spiritual, psychic, anything healing, but anything else also that is truly what you're passionate about and what you love. For the people who chose clear quartz, the timing is not right now, and this is a really interesting card, particularly as it's just come up beneath the card that says that yes, everything is falling into place. So if you chose clear quartz for this week, one of the things that's coming up is that you don't have all of the pieces of information in order to make this decision. So try not to get caught up in the drama, for lack of a better word, of what might be happening, but really take a breath and relax through this coming week. One of the big things that's coming up is really not to push or force anything, because things just aren't quite right. One of the messages that's coming through for you is that next week through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so not this coming week, but the following week, things will become clear and there will be more clarity and you're in a better place to be making a decision. So just kind of hold on for the ride for this week if you chose clear quartz. For the people who chose rainbow fluorite, the message that's coming up for you is, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your process. So this is an incredibly powerful card to come up, because one of the things that it indicates is that you're in a powerful time of manifestation. So given that, make sure that you're concentrating on the things that you want and that you want to create in your life, rather than the things that you don't want. And it's really interesting to me that it's come beneath the card that is talking about really checking in with divine life purpose when you're making your decisions. So as I said, an incredibly powerful time of manifestation, particularly as you're moving towards situations in your life that are fulfilling, deep, and meaningful. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I'm Erin Lee. You can find the rest of my readings on my website, vancouverislandpsychic.com, and I hope you have a truly fabulous week.